The Carolina moon still shines tonight over cotton fields and porch light skies. A warm wind drifts through the pines, carrying echoes from another time. The screen door creaks on an old white house just outside the edge of town. The same place where we'd sit for hours, watching fireflies gather around. The radio played from the kitchen window while your bare feet danced across the floor. You'd laugh and pull me by the hand like we'd never grow old at all. The stars look close enough to touch, back when forever felt like us, back when every dream we made seemed only one sunrise away. The years keep moving like the tide, but some things never leave your side. No goodbye, just another Carolina moonrise. No goodbye, still reflected in my eyes. Every road and every star reminds me exactly where you are. Every prayer, every light still guides me through the night. There ain't no goodbye when love survives. The Carolina moon still shines. I drove past Miller's general store. The faded sign hangs there once more. The paint is cracked, the color's worn, but memories remain untouched. I can still see your old red truck parked beneath the water tower, waiting for another Friday night and another small town adventure. We'd head down to the county fair, music floating through the air. You'd win a bear at every game, then laugh and give them all away. The Ferris wheel would spin above like a giant circle of young love, turning slowly against the sky while summer drifted by. Time may take the days we knew, but it can't erase the truth. No goodbye, just another Carolina moonrise. No goodbye, still reflected in my eyes. Every road and every star reminds me exactly where you are. Every prayer, every light still guides me through the night. There ain't no goodbye when love survives. The Carolina moon still shines. Autumn settled on the countryside. Golden leaves began to fly across the fields and gravel roads where we once chased distant dreams. I found an old shoebox in the attic, filled with letters and photographs, movie tickets, postcards, faded notes, little pieces of our past. One picture caught me by surprise. You standing underneath July skies, smiling like the world was ours, without a single doubt inside. The edges curled, the colors dim, but the memory stayed bright within, like a lantern glowing through the years, beyond the reach of time. Maybe love you No goodbye, still reflected in my eyes. Every road and every stop reminds me exactly where you are. Every prayer, every lie still guides me through the night. There ain't no goodbye, when love survives. The Carolina moon still shines. No goodbye, no final page. No goodbye through any age. Every sunrise, every storm still carries your warmth. No goodbye, no closing line. Your heart still beats next to mine. And wherever this life may lead, you'll always be a part of me. The Carolina moon still shines tonight over cotton fields and porch light skies. A warm wind drifts through the pines, carrying echoes from another time. Ooh, yeah. The summer wind through Cheyenne carries dust across the plain. Golden sunlight fills the horizon after an early morning rain. An old freight train moves slowly west, rolling through the prairie grass. Its whistle echoes through the distance like a memory from the past. I remember when we came here, just two dreamers chasing skies, driving through the endless open with adventure in our eyes. You leaned your head against the window, watching clouds drift overhead, making shapes out of the white lines while the radio played instead. Of all the plans we talked about, the places we would someday see, back when every road before us felt like endless possibility. The years of travel far away, but your voice still finds a way. No goodbye, just another summer sunset glowing. No goodbye, your memory keeps flowing. Every road and every mile still brings back your smile. Every dream, every light still guides me through the night. There ain't no goodbye when love is true. Every horizon leads to you. There's a diner near the county line where truckers gather every night. The neon sign still flickers softly like a beacon in the twilight. We stop there almost every evening when the sky would turn to gold, sharing pie and cups of coffee while the story slowly unfolded. You'd laugh at every silly joke and somehow make the whole room shine. Even strangers seem like old friends whenever you were by my side. The owner still remembers us. He asked about you every year. I simply smiled and clear. Outside, the western stars appear, one by one above the land. Just like all those nights together, when the future felt close at hand. Time keeps moving like the wind, but some feelings never end. No goodbye, just another summer sunset glowing. No goodbye, your memory keeps flowing. Every road and every mile still brings back your smile. Tonight I park beside a canyon as the moon begins to rise. Silver shadows stretch for miles beneath the vast Wyoming sky. I pull your photograph from my wallet, worn from years of being held. The colors faded with the seasons, but not the feelings that it tells. I see your smile beside the campfire on a cool September night. The sparks drifting toward the heavens like tiny stars taking flight. You said that every road has meaning, even when we can't understand. And every ending is a doorway leading somewhere new again. Those words still travel with me now, through every city, every town, like a compass in the darkness. Whenever life turns around, maybe love becomes the starlight, shining long after we're gone. Maybe every shared memory becomes a place to carry on. Maybe every open highway holds pieces of who we are. And every mile beneath the moon keeps us from being too far apart. If tomorrow calls me onward to another distant place, I'll still carry your laughter like sunshine I can't replace. The prairie sleeps beneath the moon, the night hums a quiet tune, and in the silence I can hear the echoes of another year. No goodbye, just another summer sunset glowing. No goodbye, your memory keeps flowing. Every road and every mile still brings back your smile. Every dream, every light still guides me through the night. There ain't no goodbye when love is true. Every horizon leads to you. The summer wind through Cheyenne carries dust across the plain. Golden sunlight fills the horizon after an early morning rain. Leaving Amarillo at the break of dawn, the There's a sky slowly coming on, a line of gold across the plains, still wet from last night's rain. The truck stop lights fade in my mirror as the morning grows a little clearer. Coffee in a paper cup and memories I can't give up. The radio catches a distant station, playing songs from another generation, the kind we'd sing with the windows down, driving nowhere out of town. You rest your head against the glass, watching endless landscapes pass, and every mile felt like a dream, flowing like a river stream. The road keeps moving underneath, but your love still rides with me. Are falling, every mile and every lane brings your memory back again. Every dream, every light still keeps me warm at night. There ain't no goodbye when hearts stay true. Every road still leads to you. Past an old motel sign, blinking red against the morning sky. We spent one summer evening there, laughing like we didn't have a care. The swimming pool reflected stars while guitars played from a nearby bar. You danced barefoot on the concrete floor like you never danced before. The smell of rain and gasoline still takes me back to 17, to county roads and pickup trucks, and believing forever belonged to us. The years rolled by like tumbleweeds, carried by unseen desert breezes, but some things stay despite the time, like your heart beating next to mine. Those seasons change and rivers flow, you're still the one. Another sunrise calling, no goodbye, even when the shadows are falling. Every mile and every lane brings your memory back again. Every dream, every light still keeps me warm at night. There ain't no goodbye when hearts stay true. Every road still leads to you. In every small forgotten town, I pull your picture from my wallet. The edges worn, the colors faded, but your smile still shines somehow, as bright as it was then. Our heart circles in the morning air, floating free without a care. And for a moment I believe you're somewhere out there watching me. Maybe love becomes the horizon, always there but never gone. Maybe every rising sun carries the light of someone we love. Maybe every road we choose leaves traces we can never lose. places we've loved best. I'll still carry your memory like a melody inside of me. The morning wind moves through the plain, whispering softly through the rain. And in that quiet I can hear everything that brought me here. No goodbye, just another sunrise calling. No goodbye, even when the shadows are falling. Every mile and every lane brings your memory back again. Every dream, every light still keeps me warm at night. There ain't no goodbye when hearts stay true. Every road still leads to you. No goodbye, no final page. No goodbye, through any age. Every sunrise, every stone still carries your warmth. No goodbye, no closing line. Your heart still beats alongside mine. And wherever these highways roam, your love will always be my home. Leaving Amarillo at the break of dawn, the desert sky slowly coming on. A line of gold across the plains, still wet from last night's rain. The truck stop lights fade in my mirror. Ooh, yeah. Silver moon over Jackson County, shining on fields of gold. The air is cool, the night is clear, and the memories start to unfold. An old gas station by the county line still glows beneath the stars. I remember stopping there with you before life carried us apart. Your laughter filled the summer wind like a song carried through the trees. Every road felt full of promise then, every moment came with ease. The radio played our favorite tune as headlights painted the dark, and every mile seemed to disappear with your hand resting on my arm. The years roll by like passing trains, but some feelings remain the same. No goodbye, just another silver moon rising. No goodbye, your memory keeps shining. Every road and every light brings you back to me tonight. Every dream, every prayer, I still feel your presence there. There ain't no goodbye when love runs deep. It's a promise the heart will keep. The county fair came every fall, with Ferris wheels and carnival lights. $100 there and stay out far beyond midnight. Cotton candy and old blue jeans, your smile brighter than the sky. We thought those nights would never end, back when we were young and wild. I pass those fairgrounds now and then. The gates are closed, the rides are gone, but every time I drive by there, the memories keep rolling on. The ticket booth stands weathered now, the paint is cracked and worn, yet somehow I can hear your voice like another summer being born. Time may change the world we see, but not what lives inside of me. No goodbye, just another silver moon rising. No goodbye, your memory keeps shining. Every road and every light brings you back to me tonight. Every dream, every prayer, I still feel your presence there. There ain't no goodbye when love runs deep. It's a promise the heart will keep. The river outside town still flows beneath the old iron bridge, the same place where we'd sit for hours talking on the wooden ledge. I stop there as the morning comes, watching sunlight touch the stream, and for a moment I swear I see the reflection of our dreams. I found your letter in my glove box, folded soft from years gone by. The ink is faded almost away, but the words still feel alive. You wrote, no matter where life goes, don't forget the good days. And every time I read that line, it carries me through the rain. Maybe love becomes the dawn after every night is gone. Maybe every rising sun carries pieces of the ones we love. Maybe every winding road knows more than it ever shows, and every mile beneath the sky keeps a little piece of you and I. If I could send one message back across the years we've traveled through, I'd simply say what I've always known: the best part of my life was you. The stars begin to disappear as morning slowly draws near, but your memory stays behind like a song still playing in my mind. No goodbye, just another silver moon rising. No goodbye, your memory keeps shining. like a movie from a distant dream. The wipers move from side to side, keeping rhythm with the night. A neon sign shines through the storm, outside a bar that's seen it all. The same place where we used to go, when we were young and full of hope. I pull in and kill the lights. The thunder rolls across the sky, and for a moment in the dark, I feel you standing by my side. The world keeps turning endlessly, but you're still a part of me. No goodbye, just another rainy evening. No goodbye, your memory keeps believing. Every remembers me, says it's been years since you've been seen. I simply smile and look away. Some questions never fade. A song comes drifting from the stage, an old blues tune from yesterday. The kind we dance to after dark, with your head resting on my heart. The room is full of strangers now, but somehow I still see us there, spinning slowly across the floor, like we did so many times before. Though the seasons slip away, the feeling always stays. No goodbye, just another rainy evening. No goodbye, your memory keeps believing. Every turns my heart around. Every dream, every light still finds me in the night. There ain't no goodbye when love is true. The street lights shimmer on the street like gold scattered at my feet. I find an old photograph folded inside my wallet's flap, a picture from a county fair with wind blowing through your hair. The colors faded long ago, but your smile still seems to glow like a lighthouse in the dark, guiding every wandering heart. Maybe love becomes the rain, returning over and over again. Maybe every drop that falls answers when your memory calls. Midnight radio comes alive as I cross the state line after 5. The city lights are far behind, nothing but stars and county signs. The silver moon hangs overhead, shining on the road ahead. The engine hums a steady song, keeping this old heart moving on. I pass a field of withered pines and think about another time when you were sitting by my side on these same roads we used to drive. The summer air was sweet and warm, before the years, before the storms, before the distance and the miles, before we learned how fragile life can be. The road keeps rolling through the dark, but you still travel in my heart. No goodbye, just another midnight highway. No goodbye, just another song that won't fade away. Every mile and every line still carries a piece of you and I. Every dream, every light keeps me company tonight. There ain't no goodbye when love is strong. It's the reason I keep holding on. The truck stop glows in neon blue just outside a town we once drove through. I pull in for coffee and a break, but memories are all I seem to take. The waitress pours another cup and asks me where I'm headed now. I smile and say I'm not quite sure. Some journeys don't need destinations. The jukebox in the corner plays an old soul tune from your head resting on my heart. For a moment I can almost see your reflection sitting next to me, laughing at some joke I'd made, like those golden years never slipped away. Time can change the world we know, but not the love that helped us grow. No goodbye, just another midnight highway. No goodbye, just another song that won't fade away. Every mile and every line still carries a piece of you and I. Every dream, every light keeps me company tonight. There ain't no goodbye when love is strong. It's the reason I keep holding eastern sky begins to glow as dawn arrives, soft and slow. The darkness fades from black to blue, just like the nights I spent with you. I stopped beside an old riverbank, the same place where we'd sit and think, watching sunlight touch the waves, planning all our future days. The river moves the way it did when we were young and full of dreams. And somehow in that morning light, nothing feels completely gone. I pull your picture from my coat, the one I've carried for so long. The edges worn, the colors faded, but the feeling still remains. Maybe love becomes the dawn after all the night is gone. Maybe every rising sun carries traces of the ones we've loved. Maybe every winding road holds stories only the heart knows. And every mile that lies ahead is another chapter still unread. If fate should ever cross our paths, beyond the years and looking back, you'll find the same heart standing here, still grateful for every moment shared. The morning wind moves through the trees like an old familiar melody, and in that quiet I can hear everything we used to be. No goodbye, just another midnight highway. No goodbye, no goodbye, just another song that won't fade away. Every mile and every line still carries a piece of you and I. Every dream, every light keeps me company tonight. There ain't no goodbye when love is strong. It's the reason. Colorado stars remember every promise that we made back when we were young believers. watching summer skies fade. We were parked above the valley on a ridge outside of town. The headlights off, the world behind us as darkness slowly settled down. The mountains stood like silent guardians against the deepening blue, and every star that appeared above felt like it belonged to you. You pointed at the constellations, tracing stories in the sky, laughing every time you forgot the names you tried to memorize. We stayed there until morning, rocked against the mountain cold, certain that the road before us would never let us grow. The years rolled by like rivers run, but some memories outlive the sun. No goodbye, just another mountain sunset shining. No goodbye, your memory keeps reminding. Every road and every turn carries a flame that still burns. Every dream, every light still finds me in the night. There ain't no goodbye when love runs deep. It's a promise the heart can keep. The old lodge near the canyon still stands against the wind. Its wooden porch and dusty windows look much the same as then. We spent an entire weekend there with nothing but time to lose, sharing stories by the fireplace while old records played the blues. You wore my oversized jacket when the evening air turned cold, and leaned against my shoulder as the fire glowed gold. Outside, snow began falling softly, covering the pines in white, turning every hill and rooftop into a winter postcard night. Even now when snowflakes gather and settle on the ground, I still see that distant weekend every time they drift around. Time keeps moving down the line, but some moments stay alive. No goodbye, just another mountain sunset shining. No goodbye, your memory keeps reminding. Every road and every turn carries a flame that still burns. Every dream, every light still finds me in the night. There ain't no goodbye when love runs deep. It's a promise the heart can keep. Tonight I'm driving through the foothills as autumn paints the leaves. Gold and crimson line the highway, dancing gently in the breeze. The radio plays a favorite song from nearly 20 years ago, and suddenly the miles disappear like fresh fallen snow. I stop beside a scenic overlook where the city lights below look like scattered stars descending into the valleys far below. I take your picture from my wallet, the corner corner soft with age, 1,000 journeys written quietly across that weathered page. And though the photograph is fading, the feeling never seems to fade. Some loves become part of your heartbeat long after they've gone away. Maybe love becomes the mountains standing strong through every year. Maybe every passing season leaves its meaning somewhere here. Maybe every road we travel keeps a piece of who we've been. And every dawn that finds us lets the healing start again. If tomorrow brings another highway and another distant town, I'll still carry every memory. Wherever the sun goes down, those stars return above the ridges. One by one they fill the sky, and in their quiet silver glow, I feel you standing by my side. No goodbye, just another mountain sunset shining. No goodbye, your memory keeps reminding. Every road and every turn carries a flame that still burns. Every dream, every light still finds me in the night. There ain't no goodbye when love runs deep. It's a promise the heart can keep. Colorado stars remember every promise that we made back when we were young believers, watching summer skies fade. We were part of both. There's a truck stop glowing at the edge of town, where the midnight travelers all slow down. Neon reflections on a rain-soaked street, and the distant sound of 18 wheels. The coffee's hot, the air is cold, another story waiting to be told. I take a seat by the window light, watching shadows drift through the night. A waitress smiles and fills my cup. She says, "You look like you've been driving too much." I laugh and say, "Baby, that's true, but what I'm really chasing is you." Outside the storm begins to roll, thunder echoes through my soul, and every flash across the sky feels like a memory passing by. Some roads are drawn upon a map, some roads only exist in the past. No goodbye, just another night of driving. No goodbye, your memory keeps surviving. Every mile beneath these tires still carries all my own desires. Every dream, every light still finds me in the middle of the night. There ain't no goodbye when love is real. It's stronger than the things we feel. The radio finds an old FM station, playing songs from another generation. The same songs we'd sing out loud with the windows down and music proud. I can still see your golden hair dancing softly in the summer air, your boots resting on quiet reminder of your love. I cross a bridge above the river, watching silver reflections shimmer. The water moves just like the years, carrying joy and carrying tears. I reach the overlook at dawn, the place we'd watch the morning come, wrapped in blankets against the cold, sharing dreams we never told. The horizon slowly turns to gold, painting warmth across the road, and for a moment I can see you standing there, smiling at me. Maybe love becomes the sunrise, waiting quietly beyond the night. Maybe every heart that's true leaves a little light behind for you. Maybe every winding highway leads us back in some small way to the people we still hold near, no matter how many passing years. And if tomorrow calls my name and sends me somewhere far away, I'll still carry what we found, like a song that never settles The morning air begins to blow across the valleys down below, and in that silence I can hear everything that brought me here. No goodbye, just another night of driving. No goodbye, your memory keeps surviving. Every mile beneath these tires still carries all my old desires. Every dream, every light still finds me in the middle of the night. There ain't no goodbye when love is real. It's stronger than the things we feel. No goodbye, no final page. No goodbye, through any age. Every sunrise, every rain brings your memory back again. No goodbye, no closing door. You're still who I'm searching for, and wherever this road may roam, your love will always lead me home. No goodbye, last stop before sunrise. There's a truck stop glowing at the edge of town, where the midnight travelers all slow down. Neon reflections on a rain-soaked street, and the distant sound of 18 wheels. The coffee's hot, the Somewhere down Route 66 tonight, the desert glows beneath the moonlight. A line of headlights stretches far, like falling pieces of the stars. The wind rolls over open land, across the dust and canyon sand, carrying echoes from long ago to places only old hearts know. I pass a diner painted blue, the kind of place I stop with you, sharing coffee in the middle of the night, while truckers drifted in and out of sight. The jukebox played old country songs, and somehow we'd stay there all night long, talking about the lives we'd chase and all the dreams we'd someday face. The road you're still shining through the dark. I cross the state line near midnight, watching taillights disappear from sight. The radio finds a station clear, playing songs we used to hear back when summer felt endless and every day held some promise. We drive with nowhere left to be, just chasing freedom endlessly. Your boots were resting on the dash, the windows down, the engine fast. You sing along to every song, even when you got the words all wrong. Those moments seem so small back then, but I'd give anything for them again, because time reveals what matters most long after the moment goes. Years may fade like painted signs, but love survives the hands of time. Near dawn I stop beside a ridge, overlooking valleys in the mist. The eastern sky begins to burn as another morning takes its turn. I pull your picture from my coat, the one I've carried coast to coast. The corner's worn from years of use, but not the memories attached to it. I remember one October night, sitting by a campfire's light, your face illuminated by the flames, while you softly spoke my name. The fire faded into ash, but somehow that feeling lasts, like a spark that never dies, hidden deep inside. Maybe love becomes the road, always leading where we need to go. Maybe sunrise knows the secrets only the heart can hold. Maybe every distant star keeps watch over where we are, and every mile we travel through leaves part of of the stars.